Hi, this is Richard Lynch. You're watching ilovelimerick.com, and today I'm at the Nexus Innovation Centre at the University of Limerick for the BNest Social Incubator Showcase 2018. Eamon, can you tell me what BNest is, please?
It's basically an initiative in the Midwest to try and create real meaningful social impact. And really there's a lot of social issues that impact local communities, and it's basically a way of supporting those that are actually out there trying to do the real effort that actually improves things.
You went to BNest and you took part in their incubator to develop this Ododo. Can you tell me how has BNest helped you?
It got me into understanding exactly why I'm doing the idea that I'm doing. It was like a seed for a few years, but now it's more of a purpose. It's driven more by purpose and passion. I understand it much more. I had to go back and do a lot of more research, and what I arrived with back in August when I applied, it's totally different today, and I'm much happier and I'm proud of what I put out as a result of BNest.
And can you tell me the difference between a social enterprise and a corporate enterprise?
It's where the social impact of the enterprise matters at least as much as the financial impact. So it can be a charity, it can be a community enterprise, it could be even from for-profit business, as long as there is a social heart to it that at least counts as much as whatever the financial goals are.
So there's always energy going back to the community at home.
It has to be the dominant thing to be a social enterprise. I would work also with commercial organisations, and there's a lot of structure for commercial organisations. Everyone knows about the Leo's, Enterprise Ireland and the rest of it. Social enterprise is exactly as demanding as commercial businesses, but it doesn't have near the level of support for it, so we just try to fill that gap.
And how have BNest helped you develop this brand?
BNest have been incredible. They've been really supportive. Cash and Eamon have been amazing. It's like a journey that started back in September. We're now in March. So I suppose our big thing that's come out of it is that we have a retail space opening in Newcastle West in May. So we'll be able to sell our products from that space, and it's in the centre of town.
And who funded the entire enterprise that BNest is? How did you fund it?
Well, it started from ourselves, and again, being slightly opinionated, what we said we would do is for the first 3 years we would fund it ourselves, because it is, to us it was always what we wanted to do. Others would probably see it as kind of an unusual approach to the space, but it's the.
So you self-funded the whole project?
Yes.
Wow, that's very admirable. How has BNest helped you develop this?
I've tried to get funding from different sources, and I found it very hard. And because we're not an investor model, so I can't take an investor on because it will be owned by the community, we've got to find a way to get the community to fund it. So BNest has helped me figure that out.
And how do you feel that it's helped the people that have been involved in it in the last 2 years?
Well, hopefully what you'll see in some of the people here today is the confidence that they have about what they're doing, and that all we can actually do is kind of help them on the path that they're on, whatever that path is. So if you look around the room, if you look around last year's people and the rest of it, and what they're doing, we'd like to think we've somehow helped them to do that.
Can you tell me a little bit how BNest has helped Limerick Autism Group?
Eamon and Kasia have been absolutely brilliant. They've, I suppose, held us back when we needed to be held back and pushed us forward when we needed to be pushed on. They've also made an awful lot of connections for us between companies in Limerick, Social Innovation Ireland, and I suppose the wider community as well of businesses in Limerick.
You're offering a lot of support to different communities. Have you actually gotten support from anyone yourself in the BNest project? I know that the Nexus Innovation Centre here gives you this space, doesn't
it? Indeed,
it?
Nexus has actually been hugely important to us. They've given us the full facilities of Nexus for the programme. All the participants on the programme join Nexus for the 6 months that they're on the programme. And we've also had a lot of cooperation with some of the local leader companies like the Paul Partnership, Ballyhour and people like that, Clare Development Company. We have drawn from people that work in those organisations that have come in to help us. Plus, there's a lot of people in the commercial space that have come on their own at their own inclination, just to give their expert voice and help to people here.
Can you tell me, would you encourage other people to take part in the BNest incubation programme as you have to develop this brand?
Certainly I would. It's been really thought-provoking. It's involved a lot of critique, sometimes about turns, but you learn through case studies, through other people, and you're not only gaining for yourself, but you're also helping others, and parallel journeys are occurring along the way, so it's a real information path.
And what would you advise people possibly thinking of taking part in the BNest incubation programme?
There's two things that we would actually see as crucial. The first is why you're doing it. And it might sound strange, but all startups, commercial or social, are very demanding. And if you're not clear on why you're doing it, it actually becomes a struggle to go on with it. And the second thing is pure passion. Startups are tough. It is a very tough step, and you can only have admiration for anyone that does it. And what keeps them going through the tough times, because there always are tough times, is passion.
Well, that's one thing that you're certainly not lacking anyway, Eamon. This is Richard Lynch. This is Eamon. We're at the BNest showcase, and this has been BNest. You've been watching iLoveLimerick.com. We'll see you soon.
BNest, fulfill your dream!